Hi guys, welcome to the presentation of Group 6. Now we will present about final project, the difficulty in receiving and producing the minimum page, and there are 6 members in my group: Đinh Nhí, Hải Nhí, Đinh Nhí, Kiều Ánh, Thảo Linh, and me. My name is Nhung. I'm a leader of Group 6. First, we will come to the reason for choosing the research topic. Anh Nhí, please.
If it is said that English is the new language, so it's not wrong to display it. It is not correct because English is now very popular used as a second language in many places. The mass pronunciation in English is also questioned, not only by new learners, but also by people who are sometimes confused. What is the cause? There are many reasons given, mainly from the learners themselves. You can consider the following reasons. The first is don't know the correct sound proofing for the word. The second is difficulty with difficult sounds when stressing and pronouncing. There are many sounds in English that Vietnamese do not have structured church. The third is don't focus on accent. Next percent is Thảo.
Okay, so today I'm going to talk about finding one. The total of poor and fair are 15.34%. After analyzing 30 audio recording, the team found that the number of students who had problem with this sound was 59.2%, of which 27.5% were poor and 31.7% fair. Was just as frequently mispronounced are math and what. According to observation, this group of students mainly fell into industry group: mathematics, pedagogy, nursing, literature pedagogy, chemistry pedagogy, primary education, and information technology. The number of years of studying English is from 9 to 12 years. Frequency of use of English skill have really and occasionally. The next presenter, Tân Lê Hải Nhi.
After analyzing 30 recordings, the team found that 62.2% of students had problems with this sound, of which 36.7% were poor and 25.6% were fair. As observed, this group of students mainly falls into the industry group: mathematics pedagogy, nursing, literature pedagogy, chemistry pedagogy, primary pedagogy, and information technology. Their major you have little exposure to English, so you should in the main skill of listening and speaking English. Number of schools year from 9 to 12 year. The frequency of using English skill is rarely and occasionally. Through the questionnaire, 46.7% of students sometimes listen to English, and 30% of students sometimes use English to communicate with others. To plan this, it is necessary to consider the student knowledge of the minimum word pair in English. Here are some reasons. Continue the presentation, Nhung, please.
Now I will present the reasons that students often mispronounce this sound. In middle and high school, teachers mainly focus on teaching knowledge of grammar and vocabulary. Students have to do many exercises related to grammar without regularly cultivating and practicing listening and speaking skills, resulting in not knowing how to correctly pronounce words. Many people are afraid that they will be lost as because they speak non-standard English. Gradually, they become less confident and unable to communicate in English fluently. Speaking and listening skills are closely related. Standard pronunciation make listening easier. On the contrary, listening allows improved pronunciation. Some of you only occasionally are not have the habits of listening to English. Often listen but don't notice intermittently resulting in the failure to achieve the desired effect. Due to the influence of the characteristics of the mother tongue, many people tend to pronounce an English word with many sounds. Like many Vietnamese words have one sound, and often omit final consonants. Vietnamese had a tonal tone made up of accents. English has accents. Many people have no concept of accents in their first language and are often unaware of the importance of accent. Next presenter is Kiều Anh.
Here is a simple guide for you to pronounce these two sounds correctly. The two sounds are often pronounced with the rounded palate and the glossy T. With the ch sound, place the tongue just below the hard palate, leaving only a small gap for air to pass through. When the function opens, we need to let out the air and lower the tongue a little more to open the gap larger to get out the sound when pronouncing the ch sound. A simple way to check whether the pronunciation is correct or not that we put our fingers on our throat. If the throat does not vibrate when we pronounce ch sound, we have correct pronunciation because the airstream of the voice sound ch do not make the vocal cord vibrate. Conversely, we have correct pronunciation with j sound if the throat vibrates when we pronounce. Due to the airstream of the voice sound, j makes the vocal cord vibrate. To pronounce English word correctly in the long run, we should practice saying the words as follows. Start by regularly enjoying English language movies and cassettes. It is better to listen to British or British American accents. By studying a word's phonetic transcription, we may determine how to say it correctly. Enrolling in offline or online pronunciation classes will also help you to improve your English pronunciation. Talking with Siri, Google Assistant, or Google Translate. If they recognize the words you say, your pronunciation is correct. If you're still unclear about how to pronounce it correctly, you may ask your English teacher or friends who speak English well. The most crucial step to consistently work on your pronunciation is making dialogue with friends or recognize yourself at home. It's ideal to spend 1 to 2 hours every day practicing your English speaking skill. Next presenter, Bingy, please.
And is the solution for student for teacher. Teacher need divide into group activities to help student understand the sounds and organize pronunciation games with rewards to motivate students. Besides, the teacher can use illustration or to
syllable words to keep students interested in learning. And then the teacher organized a video recording for students so that they can listen again and discover and comment on where other students have made mistakes. In addition, teachers should regularly encourage and remind students to always boldly practice pronunciation, pay attention, listen to the teacher's instruction, be confident, work hard in learning, coordinate with friends, and be bold. As teacher and friend, when you do not understand and always have a sense of practicing correct pronunciation, they need to be active like that to bring maximum effect. And the next is reference.
Finally, here are the documents that we use for references in the research process. You can see in the slide. Thank you for listening and hope you a good health. Have a good health.